The wait is finally over for fans of HBO Max's medical drama, The Pitt. After months of anticipation, the first official trailer for Season 2 has dropped, and it's already sending shivers down the spine of viewers who fell in love with the gritty, realistic, and sometimes terrifying look at life inside a chaotic ER. While most medical dramas take the clean and polished route, The Pitt has always been about blood, sweat, panic, and exhaustion. Now, with the July 4th holiday setting the backdrop for the new season, things look more intense, bloody, and unpredictable than ever before. Season 1 became one of HBO Max's biggest breakout hits of 2024. Praised for its raw storytelling and unique concept of following doctors, nurses, and hospital staff in real time across a grueling 15-hour shift. Instead of episodic cases that neatly wrap up in 40 minutes, The Pitt puts its characters and its audience through a pressure cooker of emergencies that never seem to end. The first season left fans emotionally drained, but craving more. And now the trailer for Season 2 makes it clear that the show is not backing away from its reputation. If anything, it looks like it's doubling down. The July 4th holiday is already one of the busiest weekends for hospitals across America. From fireworks accidents to reckless drunk driving crashes, from barbecues gone wrong to fistfights fueled by too much beer, ERs all over the country are slammed. In The Pitt Season 2, that madness becomes the central theme. The trailer opens with Dr. Michael Robinovich, played by Noah Wyle, returning to the ER with the ominous greeting, "Z, the prodigal son returns." Immediately after that, viewers are thrown into chaos. A patient strapped down in an ambulance breaks free, cops are sprinting into the ER, alarms are blaring, and blood is splattering everywhere as doctors fight to save lives. The return of Noah Wyle as Dr. Robbie is big news in itself. Not only is he starring in the series, but this season he's also stepping behind the camera to direct one of the episodes. Wyle, of course, is no stranger to medical dramas, having starred in ER, one of the most iconic shows of the 90s. His presence brings both experience and credibility to The Pitt, and fans can feel the weight of his performance in the trailer. Alongside him, Sean Hatosy, who played Jack Abbott in Season 1, will also be directing an episode. That gives Season 2 a creative push from people who know these characters inside and out. However, not everyone is coming back. Tracy, a feature, who played Dr. Heather Collins, will not be returning for Season 2. Her absence has already left fans speculating about how the show will handle her departure. Will her character's fate be addressed in dialogue? Will it just be brushed aside as the ER dives headfirst into new emergencies? Given the show's format, where there is barely time to breathe between cases, it's likely that her exit will be treated quickly before the action resumes. The Pitt doesn't leave room for drawn-out goodbyes. Fiona Dourif, who plays Dr. Cassie McKay, briefly shared the trailer on her social media before quickly deleting it, fueling even more hype before HBO Max officially released it. Her character is right back in the thick of things, balancing her personal demons with the nonstop rush of patients pouring in. Season 1 already showed how Cassie was one of the most complex characters in the ER, and Season 2 seems to be pushing her even harder. The trailer also hints that The Pitt will continue with its signature format of playing out the season in real time during one marathon ER shift. That decision was one of the boldest aspects of Season 1, and what set it apart from other medical shows. instead of feeling like a soap opera with neatly packaged arcs. The Pit gives you exhaustion, urgency, and desperation in a way that mirrors the real-life experience of medical professionals. By setting Season 2 during July 4th weekend, the writers and creators are raising the stakes even higher. This is not just another busy night. It's one of the busiest and most dangerous weekends in the country, and the ER team has no choice but to endure it. The blood-soaked visuals in the trailer show patients of all ages coming in, children with fireworks injuries, elderly people with health complications, and adults with gruesome wounds from accidents and violence. Season 1 showed how doctors could only take so much before cracking under the pressure, and now the July 4th chaos seems set to break them even further. The tagline might as well be D. If you thought last season was intense, you haven't seen anything yet. One of the key questions heading into Season 2 is how the absence of Dr. Collins will impact the dynamic of the team. Every doctor in Season 1 carried their own weight, but Collins brought a grounding presence. The ER feels like it's missing a stabilizer, which might actually be intentional. The absence could create more instability, forcing other characters like Dr. Robbie and Dr. Cassie to shoulder extra responsibility, even as they're pushed beyond their emotional and physical limits. What's exciting about the trailer is that it doesn't just show action and gore for shock value. It highlights the personal toll of working in such an environment. The look on Dr. Robbie's face as he's thrown back into the fire after some time away suggests guilt, fear, and determination all at once. The brief glimpses of the nurses and residents show exhaustion, but also resilience. If Season 1 was about survival, Season 2 feels like it's about breaking points. The Pit was quickly hailed as one of the best new shows of 2024 because of its daring approach. It didn't rely on melodrama or romance to keep viewers hooked. Instead, it leaned into the chaos of emergency medicine, the exhaustion of overworked doctors, and the emotional scars that come with saving lives while losing others. Season 2 looks to continue that approach, but with a sharper edge. Fiona Dourif even hinted in her deleted post that fans should prepare for the bloodiest shift yet. That's saying something when Season 1 already left viewers shaken. HBO Max clearly has faith in the show's future. The fact that they're dropping a trailer months in advance, Season 2 officially premieres in January 2025, shows that they're building hype early. Releasing it now, during the summer, makes sense too, since it ties directly into the July 4th theme. By the time the holiday passes in real life, fans will already be buzzing about how the Pit plans to show the chaos on screen. In many ways, the Pit feels like the natural successor to the medical dramas that came before it, but with a darker, rawer twist. Where shows like Grey's Anatomy balanced surgeries with soap opera relationships, and ER balanced realism with character drama, the Pit strips it all down to the nightmare of the ER itself. There are no time jumps, no neat conclusions, just a ticking clock and endless emergencies. That format might not work for everyone, but for those who loved Season 1, it's what makes the show feel so different. Fans on social media have already started dissecting every frame of the trailer. The moment when cops rush into the ER suggests that a major storyline might involve violence spilling over into the hospital itself. Could it be a shooting, a riot, a case that follows them from outside into the ER? The image of staff covered in blood, wide-eyed and trembling as they fight to save lives, has already become one of the most talked about shots online. There's also a sense of inevitability that not everyone will make it out unscathed. Season 1 showed the emotional and physical toll of the job, and Season 2 seems poised to push characters to their breaking point. Will someone die? Will someone quit mid-shift? Will the ER itself collapse under the pressure? The trailer doesn't give away answers, but it makes it clear that the questions will be brutal. At the end of the day, the trailer confirms that the Pitt Season 2 is not going to soften up or play it safe. It's going to be messier, scarier, and bloodier than ever before. For fans who want the kind of drama that doesn't flinch away from the harsh reality of emergency medicine, that's exactly what they wanted to hear. If Season 1 was about introducing the chaos, Season 2 is about surviving the storm, and not everyone is going to make it through.